Hi, this is an abandoned motel cabins on the Cloud Peak Scenic Skyway, which is off of US Highway 16. I stopped, got some no pictures, but got video anyway. And then I ended up running away and leaving when I heard something or someone. I don't know if it was someone there, but anyway, as you can see, I did the video and now I'm doing the intro. Anyway, so I stopped. I was taking video out there at the river. I happened to see the what looked like cabins or something, and I just stopped, pulled in. I thought maybe they were still open. I didn't see any cars, but I didn't know. Anyway, and at the motel they left all of the doors open. The cabins were locked, and I'm not even sure the cabins had bathrooms in them because there was a men's shower on the outside, and one said water and some didn't, so I don't know. And the porches on the cabins were very old. Some of them were not. They were already starting to get soft and rot. So I don't know, but the motel itself, the doors were open, and I opened the one that had like a curtain. I was gonna peek in the window, and then I just tried the door and it was unlocked, so I opened it up and I went in. And it was and there weren't any no trespassing signs, nothing like that, or I wouldn't have went in. Anyway, it was still in very good shape. I could not believe it hadn't been completely stripped. I was really surprised, and still it was nice and cool, clean. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, this is the video of abandoned motel, abandoned cabins. Then I came out here and I pulled into a pullout, and what I thought was a house is actually, I guess, one of the cabins, because there's two cabins that are quite large. So they appear to be like different sizes, like a couple really big ones and then some little ones and then like a little motel. But there's nobody there. There's no cars, nothing. I think it's Deer Haven Lodge, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. So if it is abandoned Deer Haven Lodge on US Highway 16 on the Cloud Peak Scenic Skyway. Anyway, here's the video. Okay, I found what appears to be basically an abandoned motel out here off of US Highway 16 going toward West Ten Sleep Lake. That's just like, wow. And then you can see that there are these little cabins. Now this must have been what you were just looking at, must have been a place where you maybe registered. And then here's the cabins. One says like 19, that one says 20, and all these. And they're kind of grown up around here too a little bit. Looks like they do keep it mowed. And there's a house up there though, so I don't know if someone lives in that house or not. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. And then there's another building up there. I don't know what that is. I'll come back to that in a second. I don't know. This might have been like a little restaurant or something. Well, here's number 1 cabin over here. And then there's I guess that's number 2 cabin. And this walks all the way down number 3 cabin. And then, of course, there's the side of that building that I was standing in front of. Whatever this is, it's all empty. Now, there's one really crappy-looking building over there. I don't want to hang around here too long, but this is wild. I mean, I just found this, and this old abandoned, I guess it's a motel. More or less. Looks like there's a hiking trail back up there. Who knows how long it's been out of business. It kind of looks like it's more of a campground, like a campground with cabins in it, than a motel. They call it a motel though, because see, here is a men's shower. So obviously they don't have showers inside the little cabins. And around here on the side, there's you can see the rest of the cabins on this side. I'm not going to walk up on this side too much because there's a house up there, and I don't know if that house is still occupied or not. And my God, there's this old building here. Oh my God. That is horrible. That building is awful, awful. And then of course you can see the cabins out here. And here looks like what used to be, maybe, it looks like it might have been an outhouse or a storage building of some kind. And you pan around. I didn't drive all the way in here. And then here looks like, it looks like there's a walking trail up there too, but, and then there's another little area that might be like a boat area? I'm thinking this goes down to a, oh wow. They're running some kind of line out through here, so they might just be, I don't know if they're just closed or there's a fallen tree out here. I don't know. I have no clue. Yes, this place is pretty old. I stepped onto the floorboards going up to that little cabin there, and they were soft. So I have no clue how long this place has been out of business. Then there you can see one of the broken floorboard, one of the broken pieces of wood going up there. Yeah, this place is old. This place is very old. I mean, judging by the soft floorboards or soft porch on that one cabin, I didn't step onto any of the others, but if the rest of them are that soft, I would think that would be a hazard. And then one of the cabins said water, and then the rest of them don't. So I'm wondering, were these like, did these like not have water to begin with? I mean, it says motel, but it looks more like a campground. And as I showed you, there's a men's shower over there. I don't know, I guess the women's is on the other side, maybe, I don't know. It's a picnic table out here, and it looks like there's a hiking trail out here too, though. And then I'm gonna walk up to the, I'm gonna walk up here to this other building, the back side, then I'll walk to the front side, let you get a little good, and that's where it says motel. So I don't know if these little cabins were maybe an older part, and this over here, this brown building over here is a newer part where it says motel. I don't know. Here's the other side of the building. I thought there was a walking trail up there, and I walked towards what I thought was a trail, and it looks like the back side of the campground. There is a campground out here. Anyway, I'm gonna walk to the front and just get a little bit more video. I don't know if this goes with the campground. Now that I know where to look, I can see the very top of an RV, and then next to it I saw what I thought was a tent, and then I saw a pickup truck, so I guess that's the, I don't know if that one is a Class A or what, I don't know. Oh wow, I can see the truck now that I know what to look for. Anyway, but here is the front side of the building, and there's a sign that says parking for motel guests only. So I'm guessing this might have been a newer part. Yeah, it all says no smoking out here and here. You can see it says parking for motel guests only, and as you can see, this looks like possibly a newer part, and they only had, looks like six motel rooms. That's it. Yep, looks like they had all of 6 little motel rooms, and that's it. And the rest of them are cabins, and I don't know if those cabins had water or anything in them, because there's showers, says men's shower outside, so that's like, wow, don't know. Anyway, there's a house up there, but, and it's clearly goes with this because it's made out of the same materials. But anyway, I'm gonna take a little peek in one of these rooms. Okay, this motel room looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's a nice one. And I think it's so cool, like it's AC in here. Wow, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice motel room. But I'm not gonna, yeah, there's bedding. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang around in here, that's for sure. Okay, I'm guessing this is the Deer Haven Lodge, but I'm not sure. Anyway, as you can see, I opened up the door, looked in one of the rooms. It was very well lit. The curtain was open, and then I started opening up the second one, and there's nobody there, but I started opening up the second one. It was very dark, and then I heard something. I don't know, it could have been just someone over hollering at the campground. I don't know, I don't see anybody, but whatever. I took off. Let's put it that way. I took off. That's crazy. I know, I've done this before, but anyway, you know, I heard something, so I just took off, and I ran back to my car and got in it and took off, because I didn't know if someone was coming or someone was out there or not. Okay, I'm out here at the road now, and thought I'd do a little more video and do a little bit on the backdrop of the trees, and of course that old motel or whatever. But anyway, it's a little bit of a drop where I park, so I hope that's not going to be an issue. Anyway, and I'm waiting for these bikers to get gone. Anyway, very nice area, very, very, very pretty. Okay, I see the bikers finally turned. I don't know, they kept sitting there for a little bit. I don't know if they were waiting for somebody or what the deal was. There's another cabin off in the distance over there, and it's crazy, it's crazy. I was gonna open that other door up and do a little video, but I knew not to stay long and do much because, you know, I don't want anyone to catch me. You know, could get shot out here. Who knows? Hopefully not, but you know, you never know. Anyway, so anyway, I don't know where the hollering was coming from. It could have been. It was obviously not at the motel. I heard it and I didn't know, and I took off, because obviously it wasn't at the motel, because my car was parked kind of at the entrance, and if someone had seen me, they probably would have chased me down, maybe. And then again, maybe not. Maybe they just figured, all right, I ran and I got the hell out of there, so that was enough. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna go on down the road now. Okay, needless to say, my ankle is hurting, so I got a video of what I assume is an abandoned motel. I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, they just left everything. There's like 6, and they didn't lock them or anything. So I don't know what that deal was. I know I tried the doors on the cabins, and they were locked. But the ones of the motel, and what's crazy is it was still really cool in there. So I don't know if AC was still running. I wouldn't think so, but it was very cool in there. But it dropped down kind of cold last night. It got cold last night, so it could just be that it stays cool, the material, whatever. Anyway, my ankle's hurting a little bit, and I'm gonna take off. I'm really gonna take off now. Okay, I pull out to leave, and I see more cabins, and these are, I'm gonna assume this is, I'm certainly not going down there, but there's no one parked here, and this one has a fairly steep, I'm not about to do that this time. This one has a fairly steep little turn down, or driveway rather, and then you can see them on the backside. So this, what I thought was maybe a house, was one of the cabins, I'm thinking, because I can see that one has no one in it, and this up here's another sign, says parking for registered guests only, and I parked. There's actually a big pullout right in front of this place, and then a little stop sign and a road down through here. So this right here is also empty, Or, I mean, it's kind of grown up. You can see that. It's kind of grown up, and there's nothing, you know, you can kind of see it. It's grown up. And then if you walk down this road, it takes you it takes you back to where I was. And that's kind of interesting. I'm definitely not walking back down there where the, where I was plundering around at the motel. That would be pushing my luck. But this is just a road, and I'm just walking on a road. So this, I thought this might be a house and someone might be actually in it. It's from what I can tell, it's not. It's just one of the cabins. And my car's just parked right above me in a little pull out there. As I was getting ready to leave, I had a little snafu, and every so often I get one of these little snafus where the car won't start immediately, and I had just turned it off, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And I'm like, oh, this is not a good time to act up. But then I waited like 5 seconds or 10, and it was fine. Anyway, and this is the side of the house, or cabin, or whatever you want to call it. It's oh yeah, it's really hard to see. The sun is right in the lens. And then you walk down here, and it is down here. And I think some bikers might have pulled into the pullout, so I'm going to head back up that way. And then of course you walk down here, and I can hear a creek down here. I can't see the creek. Well, yes I can. I can see it. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Let me see. Yeah, gorgeous down here. Gorgeous, gorgeous little forest area. This is nice. This is real pretty. And then of course it hits to the, or gets, not hits, gets to the last of the cabin. And then of course you've got that. And then this is basically where I started. This is basically where I started. And I'm not walking back over to the, because I had my car parked on the front to begin with. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna turn around. Oh yeah, you can, wow, you can see that on the back side. The screen is broken. Looks like, oh yeah, this, I can only imagine how long this place has been out of business. What's crazy is the motel part was still in really good shape. I mean, the wood on the interior was still fantastic. I mean, just wow. It was just like, wow. But, and clean, super clean. It wasn't dirty. It hadn't been stripped, like, especially with the doors unlocked, it hadn't been stripped or anything. Oh, that is a gorgeous photo. I have got to stop and take a picture. Okay, picking up where I left off right after the video. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull this video together probably as one, like I've been doing, because I don't want the videos to be too long or too big. And I sure would like to go up there and try the door, but this was too close to the road, you know. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I know I've pushed my luck a few times, and I pushed my luck back there. Because, you know, I mean, whoever is down at the campground may still watch out for this motel. I mean, it was still in really super good shape. It had not been, like I was saying, it hadn't been stripped or vandalized or anything like that. And usually when you see a motel like this, they've been completely stripped, but it might be because this is just on a scenic byway and there's not a whole lot out here. There really isn't. And that one's gorgeous. It's got overlooking a pasture. Really nice. And I'm gonna take off. Well, the sun's right in my face now, so sun's right in my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna take off now. This is the conclusion to this video. There is no service out here, so I can't look up the Deer Haven Lodge, but when I get to where I'm going to stop tonight, which will most likely be Worland, I will look it up and we'll see just see, if there's any information on the Deer Haven Lodge. It is right at the Washakie or Washakie County line. Anyway, when I get to my last stop, I will try to look it up if I remember to do so. Anyway, I've got about another 20, 30 miles maybe to Worland, I think. And then from there, there's another 70 miles into Cody, Wyoming, which I think is down US Highway 20. Anyway, with that, I will conclude, and I hope everyone has a good week. God bless. Peace.